Hi, I'm Rick Kahler. Thanks for joining me. One of the concerns that parents of young children have around Christmas time is teaching the kids to value giving as well as receiving. I know that's a big concern at my house. Many of us parents have difficulty with our own contradictory impulses. We don't want to turn our kids into greedy little monsters, but at the same time we want to give them the best gifts and experience that we can. This week I had a chance to talk in a different way with London about this particular topic. We were talking about our canceled November family vacation, which was canceled due to a last-minute bout with the chicken pox that Davin came down with. We were intending to take a cruise out of Rome via Istanbul and back to Rome. Now instead, we have booked an emergency vacation cruise about a month later, and we're taking a shorter cruise, and to me a far less interesting cruise. As you're watching this, I might be on a beach somewhere in the Caribbean. Now my daughter will absolutely be on the beach. As we were talking about the change vacation plans, big tears welled up in her eyes and she said, "Dad, the Caribbean cruise is my dream vacation." Well, when I heard this, I thought, well, London, you're really glad that Davin got the chicken pox and that the European cruise was canceled. Is that right? She says, "Yeah, Dad, I've wanted to go to a beach for years now. I mean, you can only look at so many columns and crumbling rock." Now, 20 years ago, I'm positive that my reaction would have been, well, you spoiled little brat. At the ripe age of 10, London has been to Europe at least 4 times. At the same age, I was pretty much resigned to the fact that I probably would never have enough money to travel abroad. Instead of responding in that manner, however, I was intrigued by her thoughts. Actually, I was quite pleased. While I do my best to find great values in cruises, it still costs about 50% more to take the kids to Europe than to the Caribbean. Before London had finished her sentence, I had calculated that Marcia and I could hire a babysitter, we could have a couple of weeks of parent-only time, plus we could take the kids on a separate Caribbean cruise, all for the same money that it would cost to take them on the European cruise. Now this would be a win-win for everybody in the family, a beach and kids club vacation for the kids, and time for Marcia and me to pursue our passion of seeing the world sans kids. Well, this conversation reminded me that choosing the best for our kids doesn't necessarily mean getting the gift or experience that is the most expensive or seems the most attractive to us as adults. A good example of this might be the traditional family dream vacation to Disney World. For toddlers who need nap time and who are too little for most of the exhibits, a place like Disney World is too big and too overwhelming. I made a note when I was a single young man and went to Disney World and saw all the fighting parents and screaming kids that this is not a fun place for families. They'd probably be happier with a couple of hours at a local attraction like Rapid City's Storybook Island. So if you weren't able this Christmas to get your kids the best gifts, don't feel you failed them. They may as well just be as happy with something a lot less lavish. I mean, remember that today's must-have toys are often ending up in the garbage can tomorrow, designated just as worthless clutter. Here's a case in point. My son, with enough toys in his room to fill a flea market booth, has spent hours this week playing in the dirt of a potted plant that's in our dining room. He assembled the volcanic rocks in the plant into a manger for baby Jesus, who was borrowed from the nativity set. Today, the only other actors were a few sheep. Mary and Joseph were there yesterday, but I guess today they are out shopping. Maybe they are looking for the perfect gift for their special child. Take care. Merry Christmas.